making a giant splashing mess in puddles. Some friends even have special rain boots to jump in those puddles with. Well, this friend that we're reading about today has some special boots too. Or she had them. This is a book about a girl named Sarah who's getting bigger. And what happens when she gets bigger? Her boots get smaller. Well, Sarah here is convinced that her boots are shrinking. So we're going to read to figure out if they are shrinking and what ends up happening to those boots. This book is called Big Sarah's Little Boots, written by Paula Bougeois and Brenda Clark. Big Sarah's Little Boots. Sarah loved her boots. They were as shiny as a wet slicker and as yellow as a bathtub duck. When Sarah jumped into puddles, her boots went squish and the water went kersplat. One day, Sarah tried to put on her boots. She pulled them and she tugged them. She scrunched her toes into tight little balls. She pushed her heels with all her might. But Sarah's boots did not fit Sarah's feet. She took off her socks, but even bare, Sarah's feet did not fit into Sarah's shoes. "Oh no," cried Sarah, "my boots have shrunk." She's holding her head like this. How do you think she might be feeling right now, friends? Can you do that too? Like she's feeling so frustrated, I bet. A little bit upset. Maybe even kind of mad because she really likes her boots. Sarah tried to make her boots bigger. She stretched the bottoms and she stretched the tops. She stretched until she could stretch no more, but nothing happened. Then she called her little brother Matthew. They tied one end of the boots to Matthew's horse and the other end to Sarah's bike. They pulled until the ropes got tight, but nothing happened. Sarah gave the boots to the dog. He growled and tugged, and she growled and tugged, but nothing happened. Are they getting bigger for her? No, not yet. Sarah tried to blow them up like a balloon. She took a big breath, try this with me, and puffed her cheeks and blew. But nothing happened. She filled her boots with a truckload of rocks. The boots got heavy, but they didn't get bigger. I like that she's coming up with so many creative ideas, though. Sarah planted her boots in the garden where the sun was warm and bright. Will planting them in the garden make her boots grow bigger? No, that's kind of a silly one. Sarah planted her boots in the garden where the sun was warm and bright. She watered them and she waited, but the boots did not grow. Sarah was very sad. Her boots did not fit her feet. Her feet did not fit her boots. And Sarah loved her boots. Poor Sarah. "Mom," said Sarah, "my boots have shrunk." "I wonder," said Sarah's mother, "maybe you grew." "No," said Sarah, "my boots have shrunk." "Well, let's see," said Mother. Sarah was measured. Ooh, just like we measure in math. Do you see how she's measuring her height? Sarah was measured. Your boots didn't shrink. You grew all over, said Sarah's mother. You need new boots. I don't want new boots, said Sarah, because she liked her old boots. Do you think she'll find some new boots she likes too? Where are they now? They're at the store. Sarah and her mother went to the store anyway. There were lots of boots. Rainbow boots, red boots, purple boots, plaid boots, buckled boots, and zippered boots. The salesman showed Sarah yellow boots with a fire engine red stripe around the toes and a fire engine red stripe around the tops. She's looking in the mirror at them. I wonder what she's thinking. Do you think she likes those boots? These are lovely, said the salesman. I don't want new boots, said Sarah. They bought the shiny yellow boots with the fire engine red stripes. The next time it rained, Sarah put on her new boots. They weren't as shiny or as yellow as her old boots. When Sarah jumped into puddles, the water went splash, but that was all. Remember, she liked it when it made those other noises. After a while, Sarah's mother asked if Matthew could wear the old boots. Do you think Sarah is going to let Matthew wear her old boots? Take a look at the picture. What do you think? Make a prediction. Make a guess. Matthew looked so excited that Sarah said, all right. When Matthew put on the old boots, he said, these are so shiny, they're as yellow as my bathtub duck. Who else said that at the beginning of the book? Sarah did. When Matthew jumped into a puddle, the boots went squish and the water went kersplat. I hope they don't shrink, said Matthew. Don't be silly, said Sarah. Boots don't shrink. Feet grow. So she learned something new, didn't she? Boots don't shrink. Feet grow. Matthew and Sarah went splashing in the puddles. Suddenly, it didn't matter that Sarah's new boots went splash and the old boots went squish. Sarah had grown so big that she could jump over the puddles. And when Sarah jumped, the yellow boots jumped in the... Matthew and Sarah went splashing in the puddles. Suddenly, it didn't matter that Sarah's new boots went splash and the old boots went squish. Sarah had grown so big that... Matthew and Sarah went splashing in the puddles. Suddenly, it didn't matter that Sarah's new boots went splash and the old boots went squish. Sarah had grown so big that she could jump over the puddles. And when Sarah jumped, the yellow boots with the red stripes went whoosh. So she's grown so big that they're doing something totally new. It was a big sound for a big girl, and Sarah was very happy. And look, there are the mom's boots, and Sarah's new boots, and Sarah's old boots, her little brother's new boots. So let me ask you, what was your very favorite part about this story? I hope that you friends liked it, and I hope it reminds you a little bit of yourselves. Have an awesome day. Bye.